Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to read you a story from this beautiful book called Pocket Irish Legends. I picked this book up just this year. It was October. I was in Donegal in Ireland, and I went into this really nice little bookshop and got it for, I think it was €5. And it's just a fantastic little book with 28 classics to delight and entertain. The story I'm going to tell you today is called Oisin in nOg. Now, the first time I heard the term nOg was when I was in the Isle of Skye once. Now, I stayed at a house called nOg, and I discovered that it actually translated to Land of the Young. And that really just ignited my imagination, just imagining this land where everybody is young and healthy and happy, and there's no death or sorrow or pain. Almost like this kind of, the kind of Christian ideas and ideas in other religions of heaven. So I think it's a lovely, lovely story, and I look forward to reading. Yeah, let's begin. Oisin in nOg. One day, some of the Fianna were hunting deer on the shores of Loch Lean in Kerry. They saw a beautiful white horse coming towards them, ridden by the most beautiful woman they had ever seen. She was wearing a dress as blue as the sky in summer, studded with silver stars, and her long golden hair hung down to her waist. "What is your name, and where have you come from?" asked Finn, leader of the Fianna. "I have come from nOg," replied the woman. "My father is the king of that land. I am known as Neve of the golden hair." "But why have you come here?" asked Finn. "I've heard of a warrior called Oisin," answered Neve. "Tales of his courage and poetry have reached our land. I have come to find him, so that I may take him back with me to nOg." "Oisin is my son," said Finn proudly, "and he is indeed a great hero and a poet." Oisin came forward and stood before Neve, entranced by her beauty. "Tell me," he asked, "what sort of country is nOg?" "nOg is the land of the youth," replied Neve. "It is a happy place, with no pain or sorrow or death. Any wish you make there comes true, and nobody grows old. If you come with me, you will see that this is the truth." Finn was sad to think that his son would leave him and the Fianna, and he made him promise to come back soon. "I promise," said Oisin, as he mounted the white horse behind Neve. He said goodbye to his father and his friends, and the horse galloped away over the water, moving as swiftly as the shadow of a cloud on a windy day. The Fianna were sad to see their hero leave, but Finn reminded them of Oisin's promise to return soon. When Oisin and Neve arrived in nOg, the king and queen gave him a warm welcome and held a huge feast in his honour. In the days following the feast, Oisin explored the wonderful land with Neve and found that it was all just as she had said. He hunted and feasted, and at night he told tales of the exploits of Finn and the Fianna and of their lives in Ireland. Oisin had never felt as happy as he did with Neve, and before long they were married. However, as time passed, Oisin began to think of returning home for a visit, as he had promised. Neve didn't want him to go, but finally she agreed. "Take my white horse," she said. "It will carry you safely to Ireland and back. But remember, whatever happens, you must not touch the soil in Ireland. If you do this, you will never return to nOg, and you will never see me again." What Neve didn't tell Oisin was that although he thought he had been away for only a few years, he had really been in nOg for 300 years. Oisin set off for Ireland, but when he got there, it seemed to be a very strange place. There was no trace of his father or the other members of the Fianna. The people he met seemed small and weak. As he was riding through Glown na Small, he came across some men who were trying to move a large stone that was too heavy for them. "I'll help you," said Oisin to the men, who were terrified by this giant who had ridden up on a beautiful white horse. Stooping from his saddle, Oisin lifted the stone with one hand and hurled it across the fields. With that, the saddle girth snapped and Oisin fell from his horse. As soon as he hit the ground, the horse disappeared. Instead of the proud young warrior, the people saw an old man with long white hair and a white beard. While Oisin sat on a rock recovering his senses, he remembered Neve's final words to him as he left nOg. On no account was he to touch the soil of Ireland, or he would never be able to return to his beloved and the land of youth. The people of Glounthaune gathered around the old man. They didn't know what to do to help him, so they brought him to a holy man who lived nearby. "Where are my father and the Fianna?" Oisin asked in a trembling voice. When he was told they had been dead for a long time, he was heartbroken. He told tales of the many deeds of Finn and the Fianna and their adventures together. He told the people of the time he had spent in nOg and the beautiful wife he would never see again. He died soon afterwards, and all that was left were his beautiful stories, which will live forever. The end.